here's the deal. Got 4 of those refrigerator magnet books someone bought out of my last Freetail Store video. If you're ever interested in buying something out of my videos, come on, get on. The instructions are down in the description. This way. So I'll get back to my regularly broadcasted show. When sun comes back out, it's cold and wet and it's not a lot of fun. Making a scavenging video when I could just go home and make a video about cooking pizza. I know it's not going to get a lot of views, and I just want the people to know that don't like my other type of videos that I will get back to pumping out the good stuff that you like when this muck and freezing rain and stuff goes away. Okay, so what I've got here is a Jack's cheese pizza and 1 cat. Cats are optional. Bought this at Walmart. This is super cheap pizza, but Jack's, I really like Jack's. They make a quality product. It's cheaper to make pizza from scratch, and I have a video showing how to make pizza dough and stuff totally from scratch. It's cheap and easy, but doing it like this, using this cheese pizza for my base, is just a lot more convenient. So I'm going with that this time. And making it yourself is probably more healthy. Let's see what kind of ingredients are in here. It's frozen, so there shouldn't be preservatives. Let's see. Okay, so that's not like processed food or anything really. It's no preservatives, or it's mainly just what you see: cheese and tomato sauce and flour and wheat, and nothing real bad in there. Because in my pizza video where I make it from scratch, I say that pizza is basically a health food. And then I seen in the comments a lady said, you know, I could put kale in a sauce and my kids wouldn't know. And that's true. You make your sauce, you know, like from a spaghetti sauce or something, you can add stuff to it. You can put in some spinach, you can put in some kale, you can, you know, I mean, you want to mince it up so they don't know, you know, but you can put broccoli in there, little, you know, a couple tablespoons. No one's gonna taste it in a pizza sauce. You can put brown sugar in there, make it taste better. Try not to put too much cat hair in there. That could be bad. You okay, bud? You got a kind of weird look on your face. You alright? Huh? Oh, it's warm and it smells good. Warm and it smells good. So here's the reason I'm making this video specifically. The other day I was lacking any kind of toppings to put on it, and I had some of these green onions laying around. Some people might call them spring onions, but so I chopped up a few of those, 3 of them. You just take off the heart. So I took 3 of these and chopped them up and put them on a pizza, and it was a lot totally different than like if you just do a normal onion. I don't have a normal onion laying around here, but it's totally different. It was just a wonderful taste. I don't know if you've ever had like an onion broth soup. It has that real nice, you know, a good quality onion broth soup or onion broth. That's kind of the taste it had. It was totally different, because usually normal onions, if you chop them up and cook them, they kind of lose their taste when the heat gets to them. They break down. But these, man, it's just a real good taste. So I'm gonna do this, And I've talked about Roma tomatoes before in the past. I'm gonna slice this up, put that on there. These, when they roast in the oven, just a wonderful flavor. And then I also experimented with these Italian veggie sausage style crumbles. It's just a vegetarian deal, 100% plant protein. And the good thing about these is you don't have to cook them. I just take a handful of these frozen and just put them on top, and they just cook. So you don't have to pre-cook it or nothing. So it's just super convenient. You know, this would maybe take 2 minutes to take this pizza out of the plastic, chop up the tomato, chop up the onion, handful of this, put it on there. I'm also gonna get a slice of mozzarella. Let's see. Yeah, I got one slice of mozzarella left. I had been putting a slice of provolone on here. You know, of course, break it up, sprinkle it around. Provolone is just absolutely delicious on pizza. Swiss is not bad. I have some slices of cheddar. I just don't really like too much cheddar on a pizza. Boy, what are you doing? That's my pizza. That's my pizza. Huh? So of course you want to rinse these off before you do anything. I'm just gonna leave the roots on. I thought that was kind of fun, just leaving the roots on in one piece. So that's it right there. I don't think you want to overdo it. You don't want to put too many of them on there. I think is probably a good choice. I just took the 3 biggest ones out of that bunch. You just want flavor. You don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to slap these dudes on here like so. I like the big pieces. If you dice them up, you really don't notice the flavor. Just leave them in these big pieces like this, and they're just delicious. And some of that juice will go down into the pizza, and then just take this onion like so. This is kind of fun, isn't it? I liked it. Boy, you're cute till you start touching stuff. Good thing about ovens, cook it nice and hot, kill anything that a cat might want to put on your plate. I know that's kind of gross, but oh well. Hey, stop touching that. Stop it. Touching stuff. Touching stuff. Can I get the Swiss on her? Actually, I put the Swiss on last. Get some of this. Okay, stop touching stuff. So that's gonna be about it right there. Hey, that's enough of that. I'm about to make you get down. Knock it off. Whoa. Okay, so one idea I had, I was thinking about doing for this video. I didn't do it, but take some of these crumbles like this and put them like in a little baggie with some salt and pepper, maybe some extra seasonings, and shake it, and then put them on here. It might be absolutely delicious. I know, like at pizza shops, the crumbled Italian sausage, which is basically what this is, this doesn't have as much flavor as a normal seasoned meat, but it's got some decent flavor. But I think if you put some more seasoning on these, it might just be absolutely delicious. These crumbles, it's just a wonderful topping. Anyways, let's get this Swiss on here. Where's the last piece go? See, notice how I try to put that cheese on there in empty spots? I don't like covering the toppings with cheese. That way everything gets a nice cook on it. The tomatoes will break down into the pizza, and the green onions won't be covered up by the cheese, so you know it'll get nice and hot and cook. Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, you know what? I got a piece of string cheese here, just for fun. We'll put part of this on there, just see what it does, see if it melts right or not. I just thought that would be kind of interesting. Let's just see what that does. I wonder if it melts right. I think it's basically a mozzarella, but I don't know how it will melt. So we'll check that out, see what happens there. I better put it over here so it doesn't run off of there. Make a mess. Okay, this should be pretty good. One bonus to just using a frozen cheese pizza as your base is you won't need a pan. You can just put that straight on your oven rack, like so. My pizza making video is linked in the description below. If you click show more, the description will open up. You'll see everything I'm talking about. So if you weren't using a frozen pizza, if you made this from scratch, you would want at least a pan like that. But what you really want would be a pizza screen. If you want to make pizza for yourself, it's super cheap and it's probably family fun with your kids and whatnot. This is what you want to cook your pizza on. You'll see pizza stones and pizza pans and blabbity blabbity blab. This is what you want right here. That's what the pizzerias use. The Domino's, the Papa John's, the ones that really pump out the pizzas. That's the screens they use right there. That's what you want to use. Another bonus using frozen pizza, there is no cleanup, just a knife and your cutting board. Wash that up in 30 seconds, be done with it. And your pizza cutter, you have to clean that too. That's like 10 seconds. So also with the frozen pizza, you wouldn't have to put the kale and the spinach in the sauce. Of course the sauce is already on there. You could just mince it up real good and just put it right on top of the pizza, and they would never notice what it was. As long as you don't put too much in there. A couple tablespoons of kale, because kale is kind of disgusting tasting, but it's really good for you. So that would be a good way to do something like that right there. All the other flavorful stuff on there, never know. Let's see how we're doing here. That's about there. What do you think about that? La-di-da. Look at that string cheese, melted pretty good. It melted a lot better than I thought it would. Big chunk of cheese, that's pretty good, really. A lot better than I thought. Okay, the roots of the onion look kind of neat. I can just smell that onion broth type smell coming off of there. It's really good. What do you think? I think I want to touch it. Can I touch that? Can I touch that stuff? Onions are really bad for cats, actually. And there's the third thing I have to clean. Oh no. Let's see what we're dealing with here. If you notice, that almost looks like a gourmet pizza at this time. Started out as just a Walmart Jack's cheese pizza. Now we've got Roma tomatoes, a little bit of sizzled onion root on there, some green stuff, some white stuff, some brown stuff. Nice crust. It's good. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I gotta let it cool down. Got that little extra cheese on there. I suppose too much cheese would not be considered really a health food. So in order to be a health food, you might want to skimp on the cheese a little bit, a little less grease. But otherwise, I mean, pizza is basically grains, you know, the food, 5 food groups: grains, dairy, meat, fruit, vegetable. I don't have any fruit on here. Technically, I think tomato is both a fruit and a vegetable. Could be classified, so Actually, yeah, there's all 5. Well, there's no meat, but we got fake meat. Let's see how we did here. Got that tomato right there in a perfect spot. What do you think about that? It's hot though. Good stuff. I probably could have cooked it a little longer actually, but there it is. That's what we were looking for. Tomatoes stopped us from getting the ooey gooiness. There it is. Okay. This was the main subject of the video, the green onions. Yeah, it's just got a wonderful flavor to it. If you missed my video about the Roma tomatoes, it's down there in the description. But this was the reason why I made this video. Those little boogers, absolutely delicious on a pizza. I'd never tried those before. I think pizza shops might want to experiment with putting those on instead of the normal just chopped onion. It's really keep a real nice flavor. It's good stuff. Good stuff, Maynard. Kitty approved. It's so good it put you to sleep. You're sleeping sitting up. It's so good that it made me fall asleep sitting up. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Want some? Whoops. Good stuff. Hey, this is one of the better ones I ever made, I think. Super quick, super fast, super easy.